Hi everyone, my name is Joe Barr. I'm a world endurance cyclist. In 2022 I'm going to be celebrating 50 years of racing push bikes. I started off at the age of 15 and made an international amateur career, went on to be a professional mainstream, and then I found the world of ultra racing. I've rode hundreds of thousands of miles in the last 12 years in ultra, and nearly every day of every week someone asks me somewhere, how do I clean my bike? Your bike may not look like this, but it doesn't need to. There's one thing to always bear in mind about a push bike. Regardless of whether it costs at the very top end of the spectrum or it costs at the very bottom end of the spectrum, those costs are irrelevant. It's three triangles, it's joined together with two circles, and it's made of whatever material it's made of. However, it needs to be efficient, and to be efficient it needs to be clean. So today, as we start to show you how to clean it, first of all, remove the pieces that you're not going to clean. So for example, here, I've had a pump on because I've been away training. So we're going to remove the pump. Don't need that. If you've got a computer on the handlebars, take it off, put it away. If you've got drinking bottles in the cages, take them out. You don't need those on. The next thing now that we're going to actually do is we're going to show you how to take this chain off, and I'm going to show you this little component that allows you to take it off and put it on very easily. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on some gloves here, because usually chains are pretty messy and difficult to get off again as well. So within the chain, the length of the chain, there's one particular link that we call a speed link, and I'm going to show you what that link is, and you will see it here. And if I just scrape away the mud off this here, you'll see it's golden colour. You can get it like this, you can get it in silver. I purposely get them in gold colour so that they're easier to spot whenever the actual chain is dirty and muddy. This is the tool that we need to use to actually split the link, which separates the chain. It's a very simple process. As you can see, by squeezing it, it closes the tip inwards. It fits directly on either side of the jointing link. I can just get it up in here like so. And if you watch very carefully, you'll see the link split open. Just hold it, and the chain will come apart for you. I'm just going to pull it back on the reverse freewheel, through the system. Just get it out like this, and then pull it right through like this from the rear, like so, and put it here onto your toe ball so it doesn't get onto the ground where it gets covered in even yet more stuff. This allows us now to access the sprockets on the wheel that all need to get cleaned, the little wheels on the jockey wheels that are on the derailleur and the derailleur itself, and on the chain rings. Now these are all the places that wear. Whenever you don't actually clean the chain correctly, it wears the sprockets and it wears the chain rings, and it wears these as well. So not alone are you actually burning money by not cleaning it, you will increase that problem twofold, because you will have to put on sprockets, chain rings and jockey wheels at a much faster rate than you would if you were cleaning these regularly. The next part of the process to allow more access again to the finer parts around the brake and around the bottom and inside behind the chain rings is to remove the wheels from the frame. Most bikes in today's world of this nature have what they call quick release skewers on them, so you don't actually have spanners or nuts to remove them. If you do, that would be a process you would have to do, but you just unlift the block like so, and you do the same with the front one, like this one, unlock like that, and literally you lift the wheel out like so. You set it down on the ground, leave the wheel down flat, lift out the back one like so, set it down flat, and turn the bike upside down like so. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the chain and the little links away from the tarpaulin. We don't actually want to get the water onto that just yet. That will come later on when we finish the actual bike itself. So I'm just going to set these to the one side here. I've turned the bike back up its correct way, and the reason that we're going to do that is it's very important that I open up the rear gear mechanism to the closest position nearest the inner part of where the wheel would be located. It's just to allow more access. So depending on what type of shifter you've got up here, whether that's manual or electric, as you can see, it opens up the gear mechanism to give you a lot more access into the rear of the mechanism, and also to allow more access around where the jockey wheels are, so you can get cleaning on both sides. So that's a very important part. When that's done, you can then invert the bike back upside down again, and now we're ready to start applying the first product.